When head coach Cal Lee returned to St. Louis a few years ago, many thought the trophies would come pouring back in to Kalai Punahou, with no better time to do it than last fall. Well, the Crusaders' 2015 campaign was a narrow battle for the ILH title, taking down Punahou and going the distance before falling to Kahuku in the state championship game. But now it's a new season, and with arguably some of the best players in the entire country, the Saints want one more chance at returning to glory. This is St. Louis, and this is 16 in 16. Last year's loss dropped St. Louis to 1-5 against Kahuku in HHSAA championship games. But these players aren't dwelling on the past, and they're ready for the new challenges that await in the fall.
You know, you're always going to have ups and downs. You just got to learn from it. That's just something we had to learn from. There's a new year, new team, you know, but we all have the same dream, and that's to, you know, bring back the state title to St. Louis.
Returning will be not only the best QB in the state, but perhaps in the entire country. Alabama commit Tua Tagovailoa threw for nearly 300 yards per game a year ago, while leading an offense that averaged 37.4 points. But with a young team, what they'll need from him the most this season are the things that can't be counted in numbers.
Well, you got a guy with his experience and you know what he can do. I mean, he's like another coach, you know, out there where he knows what is expected of him, and he brings that leadership, that quality of being there, done that. You know, we're happy that we have him one more year.
It's a team sport, so I just got to do my part, believing that, you know, the guys will follow with theirs. It's just something to where I just got to trust in them, they got to trust in me. We just got to believe in what Coach Ron, Coach Cal are doing with their system, and we just got to go from there.
St. Louis lost 15 starters to graduation, making room for a lot of the younger guys to step up. The Crusaders will have over 20 receivers and 6 running backs, all vying for starting positions in an offense looking to pick things up.
You know, we're doing a lot of running. You know, we're trying we run tempo every day, trying to get you know, our tempo down to 11 seconds per play. You know, we're trying to get it quick, so we're trying to be fast this year.
Young guys as far as our O-line, we have some returners, but skill-wise, you know, we should be okay. We have a lot of quarterbacks, we have a lot of skills, a lot of slots and receivers, so we should be fine. We're pretty loaded with our running backs. We have Jared to fall back. We have Austin as well. We have Jimmy, but you know, Jared has been our guy since our sophomore year, so we're looking to depend on Jared.
On defense, the story is very much the same, with a lot of youth out on the field. But as the saying goes, defense wins championships. So expectations are high for the young Crusaders.
We always tell each other that we're going up against the best quarterback in the nation. And if we shut down the offense, that means the defense is in a pretty good spot. We like to fly around to the ball. And last year we had a good defense, a good DB group. And we got young guys that came up from the JV. We don't have that much depth. Isaac Slade, him, Dylan Tololo, and Noah Purcell, those 3 returning linebackers from last year. They will help us out a lot this year because they know our system and how we play.
We got Jalen Saoli, who I think is a good defensive back. Isaiah Tufanga, he's another returning defensive back. I'm happy with the way our D-line is working out. Fa'atu Itele, he's only going to be a sophomore. Isaiah Felici, he's another sophomore. Michael Malia Pi, he's only going to be a junior. I mean, pretty young group, but you know, we can't wait for them to be seniors. It's now in the present, so yeah, it looks good.
So now as the season approaches, the players are gearing up to get going, and St. Louis wants nothing more than to win another championship.
You know, I think it's always going to be in the back of our minds, but you know, we try not to dwell on the past. We're just trying to finish what we started last year. Coming short last year, you know, broke a lot of people's hearts, and we don't want to have that burden on our shoulders again. You know, when we did make it that far, we had people from all over the world, from the Brotherhood, you know, supporting us, and to come short like that again, you know, just wouldn't be right. So I think we got to win it for the people that were here before us.
Can the Crusaders win another title? St. Louis begins their season August 6th versus Mililani. Spencer Honda, ScoringLive.com.